Hi guys, hope everyone's well. It's your boy MKS again here. Back here with part 2 of this video about my plans for today. As I say, Saturdays are like each day I like to plan things I've talked about before on different days or different dates, and on Saturdays I normally like to plan for what's it called ethics, like principles or ethics or morals or things like that. So or I use those terms interchangeably, yeah, but let's say ethics to make it simple, like what, in other words, what to stand for, what I stand for, who I support and why. Like I talk about supporting the four, which are the four region indigenous peoples of Africa and Australasia, places like the Americas and Asia. But you can, if you check out my other videos, many of them will mention the four. In fact, I made a video titled "The Four" to talk about those. I can't remember exactly what I said in it, but I know I was mentioning those groups. Anyway, I'll try not to waffle too much. So that was a brief intro. I'm going to try and get on with the list because I want to keep the videos under 10 minutes if I can, as much as possible, where it's possible to do so. So I'll get on to point 11, which is I hope to support inventors, investors, and ideas people from, as I call them, the four. Again, please check out some of my other videos so then I won't repeat that too many times. But so in Africa at the moment, there's an investment conference. I don't know if it's finished, but there was an investment conference about investing in Africa, and many companies are investing in Africa, and a lot of countries now are trying to invest in Africa. So yeah, I think hopefully that'll make some change, create lots of business and create opportunities generally. So hopefully that will make some positive change. I hope to also look at investing in how to encourage people to support people to invest in Asia, especially India, and like countries like Malaysia, India, Indonesia, and Singapore, and countries like that. As an anti-imperialist, I hope to look at supporting those, and also, as I say, I probably mentioned inventors from Africa and Asia. As I say, the four generally help more Aborigine or Maori or Native American inventors, and how they can support each other, network together, invest in each other, and things like that. Sorry, my nose seems to always permanently be running. Yeah, so getting on with the list. 12, I hope to look at like how to inspire and encourage each other and not put each other down. Try to build bridges, help and make peace and love and all that, not violence or hatred. And how to tackle bullying or demotivational stuff. How to make people more motivated and things like that. And to encourage each other and things like that, uplift each other and be happy for each other. Especially people from the forums, I call them, but also like in schools, talk about anti-bullying and things like that. Possibly even like parents or teachers, how they can encourage people rather than put them down. But that's my opinion. I know some people might think differently. Obviously, they might say that's like a snowflake or whatever. But that's my opinion anyway. So I accept other opinions. But yeah, so I accept other opinions whether I agree with them or not. So I wouldn't want people necessarily to always agree with me, but I think it'd be good if they accept my opinion at least. Anywho, 13 I always say is my negative number or unlucky number, so I'm hoping nothing. Like I'm hoping the laptop doesn't go bust or something too bad happen. I'm also thinking like scary stories because I like my alliteration, like S for Saturday, S for stories or stuff like that. So I'm hoping to do more stories, including scary stories, negative stories, and things like that. Moving on to 14, problem solving and things like that, to look at like problems facing the world and how we can work together to solve those problems, like tackling global warming together. And I think if many people work together, as I say, in my opinion, we're stronger together, and also teamwork makes the dream work, in my opinion. So the more we work together, the more I think we can get things done, no matter how hardworking or smart or hardworking people are. I think that even companies like as smart as Bill Gates is, like he still has a team behind him. He still has Microsoft, which has many, although now he's not the CEO, but he still has Microsoft and others who work to help Microsoft to become what it is. And every company which is big has many employees. So I think no matter how smart and hardworking you are, intelligent you are, whatever, you still need workers to. You still need people to work with you. And I think if people from those regions work together, like people from Asia and Africa, as I say, the four, as I keep mentioning, if they help each other, I think they can do a lot more than just one or two people by themselves. So I'm a great believer that we can, like working together, networking together, we can achieve a lot more, like share more knowledge, ideas and things like that. So morning to all the viewers, or evening or afternoon, or whatever, depending on where you're watching from. Yeah, so that's 14 about problem solving, and like people say dyslexic people are quite good at problem solving. So I think that working together we can solve a lot of problems. 15, I hope to think about my goals, especially for the future and things like that. Yeah, that sort of thing, like goals, and my dreams for the future, who I want to help and how, and that kind of thing. 16, hope to like possibly listen to or if I can read YouTube comments or whatever, and see how I can improve, or what suggestions or ideas I get, and like look at how I can improve and listen to other people's ideas, and like, as I say, collaborate and things like that. 17, as I say, to write stories and use my imagination and things like that. 18, hope to look at like positive affirmation or positive things. I know a lot of time it can be a negative world, but I think sometimes if you use positive affirmations, you can shift your point of view so that you can think more positively. Like if you think of all the things you don't have, all the things you regret, all the negative things, I think that it'll make you feel bad. But if you look at the positive things, then I think you'll probably forget all your many of your problems. So it hopefully will make you feel better. So I'd love to hear what you think as well about these ideas or thoughts, like about hopefully it won't be too rude or harsh, but about or how I can improve, and also what you think about positive affirmation and all that kind of thing. And 19, again, hope to look at like who I wish to support and why. Possibly supporting artists and writers, authors, or whatever, from I call it the four, and how to improve. For ages, I wanted to do my own like a publishing company, which it would be a charitable venture. Like I wouldn't plan to make any money from it. Like pretty much all my ventures nowadays, I don't plan to make any money for, but I plan, not for myself anyway. I mean, I plan to make money for people from Africa and Asia, as I say, what I call the four disadvantaged people and all that. So, but yeah, supporting artists, people like that from Africa. But yeah, the publishing company, I really love to support, set up from people from Africa and Asia and places like that. And 20, unfortunately, there's only 24 hours a day, so I hope to get through as many of these as possible. So as I say, I hope someone out there like this list. Sorry if it's not. Sorry if I'm a bit tired. I didn't wake up that long ago. So I'd say I try and make it as good as possible. So I hope someone out there liked it. And I'd love to hear any ideas or suggestions about what you think. What you think some good plans could be, or any suggestion or ideas or general support is welcome. So if you haven't done so already, please check out part 2, and I hope you will look out for part 3. Hope someone out there like this anyway. If you give me any likes or encouragement, that would really help, because it'll make me feel like the videos aren't too boring, or that someone out there is resonating with them. So I really appreciate any support. Thanks, guys. Peace and love.